talking about how to write a successful resume. Let's get started. So, what employers like to see in a resume? We have some main points. You should include them into your resume. First one, honesty. Honesty is very important. You should be very honest and truthful whatever you want to mention in your resume. You should not falsify any information if you haven't done anything, so you don't need to pretend that you have done so and so. Otherwise, it will cost you the job. You will miss the job. Secondly, attractiveness. Try to attract your reader's attention by highlighting, bolding, or italicizing the main points, especially the sections in your resume, in order to catch your reader's eyes. Number 3, carefully organized. Try to give a very short summary brief about each section you would like to include. For example, in the experience job, give a couple sentences. What is that job that you have done before? Or your education. Try to say it numerically, not in a paragraph form. I mean, numerically means one by one, 1, 2, 3, or dots. 4, concise. Try to be very concise and precise in your resume. Resume should not be too long, especially for job application. I'm not talking about academic. I'm not talking about a resume to be submitted for college positions. For job application, try to be very concise and brief, 1 page or 2 pages maximum. So the rest you can explain it in the interview time. Number 5, accuracy. Accuracy is important. When you write your resume, try to be very careful in grammatical mistakes, spelling, typo, the dates, names and the titles, and so on. Number 6, current. All the information needs to be up to date. If you are talking about your job experience before, you should not leave any gap between the dates. I mean, if you were working in 3 places, for example, one from 2012 until 2014, the second one is 2014 up to 2018, for example, and the third one from 2018 up to the end of 2020. So these are the updates. You should be organizing chronologically from latest to oldest. What I have just said is just an example, but if you want to organize your job experience, you should start from the latest one, which is a job you were working from 2018 to 2020, October 2020. The second one is from 2016 to 2018. The third one from 2012 to 2016, and so on. Number 7, relevant. So this is very important. If you have experience in the past, you were working in about 7 or 10 different jobs. You don't need to include all the job experience before. You should specify those jobs that are related to the job that you are going to apply. If you are applying for example, a admin assistant, and you had experience in 6 places you were working. One of them is office job, the other one is bakery, the other one is working in customer service, and so on. So you don't need to include the bakery job into your resume because this is not related to the job that you are going to apply. Number 8, quantifiable. You should emphasize your accomplishments, not just responsibilities. You should tell your employer that in one specific job in the past, I did so and so, so the revenue, the profit of this company was increased. This is one of the achievements that you have had before, so you should be very proud of that achievement. So that's kind of a hook, an attempt to attract your employer that you will be a good asset for this company. So here we have what to exclude from a resume. You should not mention everything in a resume, especially the following points. Do not ever, never and ever talk about salary, demands, expectations, and do not mention what days I should be off or what's my schedule. No, it's too early to talk about that, to discuss. And do not talk about the benefits and the travel restrictions. You should be available for everything, I mean. And do not tell them that what's the reason behind leaving your previous job. No, that's not their business to ask even. And do not stick your photograph or your picture on the top of your resume. This is it's good for you in order not to be judged racially. And your social security number is important. You don't need to put it on your resume because you don't know who will be your reader. Otherwise you will be in danger. Information about your family, spouse and children, you don't need to talk about them. Your personal characteristics, features, height, weight, hair, eye color, no. Social orientation, no. Hobbies and interests, no. So what are the parts of a resume? First of all, contact information. You should start your resume with contact information. What's your name, your address, your contact information. I mean, either telephone number or email address. This is very important. Second one, career objective. One of the first things a prospective employer will read is your career objectives. So what are you interested in this company? What kind of job you are looking for? Credentials. Credentials means education and experience. You should include your educational background, and experience as well. How many jobs have you experienced before? You should mention all. I mean, all means all that are related to the new position that you are applying for. Related skills and achievements. Anything else? I mean, not only the educational background, I mean the degrees. How about the certificates? How many training courses have you attended? So if you have any license, you should mention that to improve your resume. Computer skills. Do you have any skills in technology, computers, which programming the computer and so on? How about language skills? Are you monolingual, bilingual, multilingual, or what? Honors, awards, if you have, mention it. And you ended up with reference. Reference is very important. So at the end of the day, the employers will ask you who will recommend you. So you should have some reference at the end of your resume. So here we have some verb actions to use in your resume. These are very important. Verb actions. You can use them instead of starting your sentence with I. So here are the verbs, very important. For example, accommodated, accomplished, achieved, acquired. You can see that they are all in past form. This is for explaining your job experience. These are important. Here we have a good resume. That's one of the examples. You see that his name is Anthony H. Jones. These are the contact information, social media, and everything. Here is the job that he is interested to apply. Here is the career objective, full-time position as a layout artist with a commercial publishing house and so on. Here is followed by education. Here is my education, the degree, the GPA, and related courses, an internship he has, experience. Looks like he is new, that's why he has only one job experience. Computer skills, here we have related activities, portfolio. That's one of the examples. Here is another example. Again, a different cliche. The name Maria Lopez and address, telephone number, LinkedIn telephone number, and email address. Here we have career objective, qualification, education, major courses, and so on. So I hope you take benefit from this video. If you like it, please subscribe the channel to have more videos about it. Thank you.